I had a meeting with some conservative African Americans recently, and I said, let's try to get something moving nationally. And they said, well, yeah, but we may not want to put the word Republican in it. So that means essentially our brand is broken. I don't think what we stand for is bad. I believe in what the Republican Party values.
Well, make no mistake, these days perception is more than 99% of reality. Our society has made it even more than everything, if that's indeed possible. For Republicans seeking to be back in the White House for 2016, this presents the challenge of branding themselves as the party people want to be associated with. Let's welcome to MidPoint branding specialist, author of the book Be Unique or Be Ignored, the CEO's Guide to Branding. Marc Rudov joins us. Marc, thanks so much for being here today.
Great to be here, Ed.
Marc, I'm going to go off what Rand Paul said right there. Wait a minute. Is this brand really broken? Because look at the midterms here. The Republicans, overwhelming winners in so many places. So why should they worry?
They should worry because they were hired to stop Obama. But then what? How can they stop Obama when they really have no brand? The brand mostly is fear and disarray. That's what the brand is. The people who voted for the Republicans are just desperate. They've given up. They don't know what else to do. And there's only one other place to go, and that's the Republicans. But here's the problem. A brand is a value proposition, a customer validated value proposition. Well, the Republicans don't have that. And if you think about it, when you no longer mean anything, you're obsolete. And when you don't have the guts to mean anything, then you're gutless. So you have the gutless, obsolete party. And that's really where we are. They think they have this mandate, but they don't. And that's really the problem. There's no single, unique, coherent, compelling message.
Okay, so let me bring this to you, though, Marc. Hang on one sec. You're talking about a single compelling message, and you're also talking about uniqueness. But then let's go to the fact that many Republicans, or at least if we're to believe the polls, believe that Mitt Romney should get a third chance at being a presidential candidate. But some people are going, wait a minute, we've been here before. What are you really telling us that's new and branding yourself as something that speaks to a larger audience that will get you elected? Yes?
Yeah. Yes, what I was about to say is not only is there not a single, unique, coherent, compelling message, there is not a single, unique, coherent, compelling messenger. Now, when Romney ran, he didn't have that either. Let's think about the American population. 36% of them can identify the three branches of government. That's what we're dealing with here. And the country is now a dependency society. It's Candyland. That's what they're used to. They're taught in schools that success is bad. They don't know anything about capitalism or the free enterprise system. So if the Republicans want to have a brand, they have to take a stand.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there because we've only got about a minute and a half left. What exactly, I got about a minute and a half left, Marc. Want to get this in here. What, in your opinion, then, do they need to do, and what is that rebranding consist of?
They need to teach the American people what capitalism is. They have to say, if you want to be poor and powerless, vote Democrat. They literally have to start from square one to teach Americans why this country was founded and what it's all about, because most Americans don't know anymore. If you can't identify the three branches of government, how are you going to understand what the Republicans are doing if they use government language? They have to be very simple. When your child is born, he already has a $60,000 death certificate stapled to his head. This way of doing things, the Democrat, liberal, Candyland way of doing things, is ruining America and ruining you with it. So do you want the government to tell you what car to drive and what food to eat and what light bulb to use? Or do you want to make these decisions for yourself? Do you want to be able to keep your doctor and your health care plan? If you want all of these things, you have to vote for us because we're going to make it happen. But what they see the Republicans doing all the time is fighting amongst themselves. There's no single, unique, coherent, compelling messenger. So that's what the Republicans have to do. Now they have this job to stop Obama, but until you see Obama quaking in his boots, until you see that, the Republicans have no brand.
All right. Mark, you put it right up there. Now the Republicans got to get to work, and so do we. The book is Be Unique or Be Ignored. And according to Mark, the Republicans better learn how to be unique pretty fast. Marc Rudov, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Ed.
All right, break, and we're back with the truly sobering news about the drug-addled society we've become in America. You want to talk about candy? The question, if we can truly escape a deadly future. That's coming up right here on MidPoint.